Story time. I have to talk really quietly because the family is sleeping and I just need to be quiet. So this one's not going to have a cute intro. I'm just going to get into it because it's fresh in my mind. So ever since I can remember, ever since I was maybe like 3 or 2, but then it started coming out more at 6, I would have these really horrific panic attacks about death. But not just, it wouldn't just be like thinking about death, like, oh, you know, realizing my mortality, like, oh, I'm gonna die someday. It would be like, I have the odd surreal feeling that I'm going to die soon. And that continued, it got worse as I got older. Like, it came back really bad when I was 6. It stopped for a few years, came back really severely when I was 12. And I genuinely thought that I would not live to be 18. And it wasn't just anxiety, or it was anxiety, but to me it was more real. To me it was also the very real premonition-like feelings that I was going to die soon. The video I made last year about depression, anxiety, and other things, that came from a 2-month panic attack about that. It's where about 90% of, it's where about 75-80% of my problems stem from. My dad passed away when I was in 6th grade, right after I was 12, so right after the premonitions started getting really bad again. They're not even premonitions, anxieties that felt so real they could have been premonitions. I don't know. It's so much scarier than what people say anxiety should be. It's so much more real and scarier than what anyone says or describes their experience of anxiety to be. But he passed away right when they started to get bad again, so I personally took that as a confirmation to the premonitions, and it made it worse. Okay, so last night I wanted to make this while it was fresh in my mind, because I like to make cute videos. I like to make these things cute, I like to make them pretty, I like to make them aesthetic, I like to get upset, but know that it's gonna be okay, because there are other people on YouTube doing the same thing, talking about it, but editing it cute, adding music, and with, like, you know, the comments, like, just nice, oh, you're gonna be fine. But, it's not cute, it's not fucking cute. Last night I've had dreams like these before a lot, over the years, but last night, it's rarer though than it used to be. I had them a lot after my dad passed away, but, they'll still happen a few times every year. Last night I had one of the most picturesque death dreams I've ever had, like realistically on point. These dreams, basically what happens is I pass away, as is, like, in this current body, in this current time period, and I get to watch from my spirit the repercussions it has on my family, on my friends, on everyone and everything I care about, things I can't have control over. I get to see how it'll destroy everyone I care about. I don't know why this happens. I don't know why, out of all the types of anxiety, I could have gotten this one, because literally you can't, I don't know why, out of all the kinds of anxiety on earth, I had to be stuck with this one. Because it's so real. It's so, and when I was younger, I would talk to my parents about this, and I'd be like, oh, I feel like I'm gonna die soon. They didn't say, oh, it's gonna be okay, or don't worry about it, or, the future isn't written yet, or any of that. They said, oh, you're very in tune with the universe. Like, who fucking says that to a sobbing 12-year-old who thinks they're legitimately going to die? You don't say, oh, you're very in tune with the universe, you know? Like, yeah, I come from a very spiritual family, but, like, the only a couple of people have told me it's been okay. One of them was my voice teacher, who helped me through a lot of stuff. Like, I didn't realize I was in mourning over my dad at all until I talked to him. He helped me through so much stuff. My voice teacher from the conservatory, the one beautiful thing in that place to me. does anyone else, please comment, or anything, please, if you experience anything similar to this, because I've really been looking. I've maybe found one person besides me on this earth who experiences it, and it's like an online friend, and I mean, well, everything's online, if it's not. I live in the middle of the woods. This is outside my house. But, I wanted to make this while it was fresh in my mind, because this is the most real it's gonna get, and this is the scariest my videos are gonna get, and if you have anything similar, comment below, because I guess finding other people like that is the only real reassurance that it is in my head. Fuck mental illness 2K17. Love you all. Sorry about this.